Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.
Scott, congratulations through to the second round there in style with a little double finish. That sort of sums up the game, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. To be fair, that was tougher than it looked on the stage, if I'm honest with you. I kind of knew that his speed wasn't gonna. I wasn't gonna appreciate the speed of his game, so I had to do something somewhere just to get myself back in the game. And obviously, the first 180, they'll say it's not a blind one, but I chucked it without looking. Yeah, just trying to get in the game. It was a tough game from Paolo. Great player, but I had to do something to win that, and I did enough, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say you probably have to give credit to Paolo de Breda because it's not like he really did much wrong at all in that match.
No, not at all. After 2-0, I think the averages were exactly the same. I'm looking over on the board there. It's 99. I'll take that. After having Dartitis apparently 2 months ago. He was so good and he was so steady. What he did wrong was he had 2 or 3 visits in the middle of a couple of games where he couldn't hit a treble, and I just carried on banging the treble. So fair play to him, respect to him, all the best on the way home and stuff like that. And he'll probably back next year, no doubt. But yeah, I'm here to win games and win money. That's what I'm here for.
We seem to see you sort of come alive on this Ali Pali stage every year. What is it about the atmosphere that makes you play some of your best darts?
It's just the crowd. It's just getting involved with the crowd, being a bit of a joker, a bit of a clown, a bit of an idiot. That's pretty much me. And if I can get involved with people and people enjoy what I do and all the stupid stuff I do up there, then I'm going to get people on my side. And that was the plan for today, especially with the speed of his game. Like I said, like he's not started his throw routine until I've walked past him on the hockey, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do? But it seemed to work all right. But the problem is the next game is the complete opposite. It's either we've got Jermaine or Dominic, who are not the slowest of players. So I've got to decide what I'm going to do in between there.
But of course, your finishing was probably one of the most impressive parts about your game today. How much confidence will that give you going into the next round, like you say, against Jermaine or Dominic?
Yeah, I mean, just practicing in the last couple of days, but practicing in the back room with Justin Hood, and you see how good Justin was in that last game against Nick. Like me and him practiced together, and we could both tell we were both ready for today, even though it was Justin's debut. Like you can just tell we were ready for today. So I'm pleased for him. I'm obviously really pleased. I'm not bothered about anyone else really. It's all about me. But yeah, I'm pleased. And then we go for another week, a week today when I play Jermaine and Dominic.
Congratulations, Scott. Well done.
Thank you.
Scott.
Philippe.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
In the build-up to the World Championship, you promised us.
Mine as well. Perfect.
You promised us fireworks. You promised us the Scott Williams, and like the postman, you delivered here as always. It looked $1 million.
Not if it's the Royal Mail, son.
Did you feel $1 million up there from where you've been?
It took me a couple of legs to get into it, if I'm honest with you. I felt okay. I felt really good practicing. Even the last week or so, practicing with Rob and just chucking generally. I've been here the last couple of nights, practicing in the back room on my own, just like getting a feel for everything again. I've not played a lot of TV stuff this year, which is obviously a disappointment for me and all the crowd that really like me, because I know I've got 1 million fans out there. But it's just like, I love this stage. Everyone knows. Everyone that's going to ask me questions know how much I love being here, putting on a show. Regardless of how good or bad I am in the next game, I'm still going to do exactly the same.
From where you were to where you are now, this is almost like the rebirth. Do you feel better than you were when you got to the semi-final 2 years ago?
I'm not sure. That's a good question, Philip. Thank you, but I don't know the actual answer. The preparation's been completely different. I've moved house recently. Stuff even the last couple of days going on with my family. My son's been in hospital for whatever reason he's been. So I'm not going into detail with that, and he's fine, by the way. But it's just like there's so much going on everywhere. Oh, by the way, you've got £100,000 coming off. Yeah, all right, I've got a quarter of it back. Winning one game, cool. I'm not really bothered. I'm back up to like 39 or something in the world, sure. But no, I just love being a part of this game. I love being a part of here. I wish they'd put me on an evening session. I like it. I like afternoon sessions. Just put me on an evening session where it's a bit rowdier out there, so I can get them on. But regardless of that, like, I'm pleased to get the win.
The smile's back though. The chest is pumped out.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah,
I could feel it out there. So I had to do film. Honestly, it was tough out there because I knew he wasn't going to be the quickest of players. I kind of had to do something out there. So I kind of changed the way I approached the hockey after the throw-in. I changed the way I got the darts and walked away. And I had to do something behind him because I could do my whole routine and he still hasn't thrown one dart, let alone 3 darts. Respect to him, like, he appreciated what happened up there. He knew it was going to be tough. And here we are talking to you guys.
The manner of the performance, does this change your expectations of what you're going to do at this World Championship now?
No, it was always going to be tough, regardless, because of even the quarter I'm in. Like, Jermaine, compared to some of the runs I've had, and no offence to Jermaine, I mean, I beat him last time I played him, doesn't mean I'm going to beat him next time. But it's like, he's easier than a couple of the runs I've had, or a couple of the people I've beat to get on said game. So it's like, anything can happen between now and next week. So I'm going to have a couple of days here with Josh. I'm going to go home for a couple of days and see the family, and then I'm going to come back and prepare hard again. Cheers, Phil.
Scott, congratulations on the win. Just first of all, you were showing the cameras your arm there. Is that a new tattoo?
New tattoo, yeah. To be fair, I told him that I'd put it out there. The problem is, on my throwing arm, I've got one of the worst tattoos you'll ever see in your life that I got when I was 16. And it's going to hurt a lot to get it taken off. So I told him I'd show him. So, he'll appreciate that. But it's some great artwork. Great artwork.
Back on the game, you were talking about making sure you have something prepared for when in between throws. Mm-hmm. Is there times where you feel like you've come a cropper to that in the past, not having stuff prepared? Absolutely.
When you play games, Luke Humphries is a great example. When I played him in the semis, he's such a quick thrower. Sometimes you can't keep up with him. Same with Josh. Playing with Josh. Josh is hard work. Even though I practice with him, you still can't quite gauge what's going to happen, but they throw so quickly, and then you end up getting involved in their throw and it doesn't suit you. So I kind of had to do something for myself there. And I've had a couple of people ask me, like, you've seen he's quite slow, and I was like, he's not actually slow. He actually throws quite quick, but his approach to the hockey is a little slower. The way he retrieves or walks is a little slower, so I kind of had to slow my game down. It worked, and I'm just happy to be here.
Now that you're thinking about these things and you're getting through games with these pre-prepared tactics, if you like, to focus, do you think we could see next year different side of your game where you're coming out and you're prepared and you're coming for every single game?
The problem is, like, when it comes to next year, like, the floor stuff is completely different to this stuff. As much as this year, like, it's probably been my best year on the floor ever. I made a final, 2 semis, I think 2 or 3 quarterfinals this year, and I felt so good for the first 3 quarters of the year, and then I was just going through some stuff at home, and there's so much stuff going on where mentally, as mentally strong as I am, and you guys know how mentally strong I am, like, it hits you, and you have to kind of change stuff a little bit, and that's with the Dartitis kind of stuff. That's where it started coming from. But, as you can see, I've powered through that, stronger than ever, feeling good. Probably the best game I've played for 6 months. Felt good, stage is great, crowd were awesome, and I'm looking forward to being back next Tuesday.
Best luck for the rest.
Thank you.
Scott, well done on that win.
Thank you.
You did touch on it, that the 100,000 comes off your ranking now. Is it less pressure knowing that you've only got to reach the quarter-final to get that £100,000 back compared to 2 years ago?
No, it's the same pressure. It's just exactly the same. I've still got to play the same amount of games nearly, minus 1 game obviously, but it's still trying to, especially if you look at the quarter I've been put in, like Gary, Michael, Josh, I'm like, yeah, cool, yeah, give me any of them. And I've never beaten Josh as well, so that's the worst thing. But it's difficult regardless of whatever, because you've got to prepare. You can't prepare like a Pro Tour where you're playing 7 games in a day. You're preparing for a game, and then you've got a week off. Like, I literally have a week off now, which I'm not a big fan of. I've got a week off to then do what am I doing? I'm going to practice a little bit. I'm going to go home. I'm going to, do normal stuff. Preparation is going to be completely different to a Pro Tour. It's going to be completely different to maybe last year, the year before. Yeah, I don't know. I feel good, and we'll go from game to game.
You talked about how at the end of the year your mental strength was tested and everything with the Dartitis and stuff.
Yeah.
How difficult mentally was it to come through that and then go on that stage with people watching you, more people than ever before?
The problem is with that is, and I'm sorry to cut your question short, when you have a blip or a yip or a problem with Dartitis, so many people pick it up. The worst thing was I had it prior to that video against me and Ryan Joyce. I had it for a month prior to that, but no one see it. So as soon as it come on and it's out there, and people are texting me, treating it like it's cancer. Right, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm going to get over it. And the thing is, there were so many journalists that had no idea about the game, had no idea about Dartitis, no about the darts in general, were asking, talking, can we talk about it? It's like, no, I don't want to talk about it. Like, the more you talk about it, it's somewhat mental. The more you talk about it, the more I'm going to ingrain it in my head that I've got it, right? I've got it. So I've gone the last month and a half, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, where I've gone, I haven't got it. I've done exhibitions, I've practiced at home on my own, I've done this, no, I haven't got it. And I'm pushing, I'm trying so hard. And it showed up there that it's just, mentally, I'm strong enough to push through it.
And you mentioned the pace of Powell and the Breeden and how you had to sort of do different things just to make sure that you didn't get thrown by it. In your next match, you'll be a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you'll do just to make sure you don't get caught up in the speed? Say if Jermaine wants to
No, I can get through that. No, I can get through Jermaine's game, no problem. If it is Jermaine, it might be Dominic. Actually, Dominic beat me the last time I played him, and he was very good. But Jermaine's game doesn't bother me. I can get involved in that. The thing with it is we have a crowd. We have loads of people around that love me, that want to see me win. They just want to see the underdog, or whether it's just the showman or whatever they want to see him win. And I can get the crowd. The crowd's on my side regardless. So I'm going to have a great time playing either Jermaine or Dominic on Tuesday, and we'll go from there.
Cheers, Scott. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Scott.
Cheers, Paul.
Was that game sort of early on? We saw you take out 82 using 2 outer balls and your no-look 180. Was that your way of sort of imposing your way on Paolo? Because I know you've got that maverick, style, but was that a way of sort of sending a message?
Kind of. The thing with the 82 was the way it sat underneath the bullseye. I just threw it at the dart, and I was kind of, it's probably going to hit it. I prefer 32 is the best double in the world. No one will tell me otherwise. But if you believe in yourself, you're going to go it. My doubles were great that game. Don't know percentages, numbers, anything like that, but I'm pleased with how my doubles went there. I think I missed 1 or 2 darts, double 2 and 1 of tops or something like that, but I felt good. And then I'm hoping to take that into next week.
And how do you feel your 2025 has gone overall? Because contrary to popular belief, on the floor, you've had a fair few good runs.
Yeah. So it's probably, on the floor, it's actually been my best year ever. Final, couple of semis, 2 or 3 quarterfinals as well. I just felt, I think I went a run through 12 Pro Tours where I won the first game, and then progressed from there elsewhere. So I felt really good. But the problem is, because of the way the Pro Tour works, is you'll be away for 3 or 4 days. You'll have Pro Tour, and then you'll have 2 European qualifiers on the very last day. And I've used so much effort trying to get through them, playing well, and then you've got to do European qualifiers as well. And I'm just absolutely knackered. I got through 1 this year. It's the worst I've ever done in Europeans. I'm hoping to obviously get better next year, but you never know. This game's weird.
And we've mentioned the semi-final from 2 years ago, and you're defending the money and things like that. Do you draw on your experiences from 2 years ago to sort of help you through these big stage matches and see it as a pleasure and not a pressure?
That's a lovely question. No, I don't. I don't care what happened 2 years ago. I don't care what happened last year. I'm very. My mind's very spongy. So I remember stuff that happened. So I know who I played last year, and the last 2 years, last 3 years. I know every single game, how the score was, etc. But I don't take any experience, because the next game is so different to the game you played before. You're playing someone completely different rhythm. You're playing the right-hander, left-hander. You're playing someone who approaches the hockey straight away. They're throwing, it takes them 10 seconds, it takes them 20 seconds. Every game is so different. You can't. There's no experience to be had from this game. You just have to hope for the best and hope they're not as good as you are.
Thanks, Scott.
Cheers, Paul.
Okay, mate.
Oh.
But quick, please, mate, 'cause I have TV.
Yeah,
only
oh,
one
live TV. Oh,
question.
am I allowed on live TV? Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
In the crucial legs, were your high scores driven by calm or instinct? Can you share your mindset, secrets under pressure?
Oh, I'm not letting go of any secrets. No secrets that I have. I don't have any secrets. The thing is, it just gets to the point where you just naturally throw in the same way, and you try so hard throughout the day to try your best. All the practice that you do sets you up for whatever you're going to do. And I've practiced absolutely awesome the last 2 or 3 days. So I deserve to win that in my head, because in my head I was the best player. It turns out I was the best player. I'm just really happy to get past the game against Paolo, and it's all massive respect to him. Thank you.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.